know what their laning is going to be. Like you don't know for sure. This Weaver can be 4, it can also be your carry. Ember as well.
Are the third for me. They lost some spell power. I think a lot of the intelligence heroes is actually not the biggest of deals. A few select ones it matters on a lot, like Zeus.
Bottom lane, Cinderman. We're gonna get first blood. It looks like Weaver will be the first to fall here.
Oh, there's a lot of team fight and a lot of AoE. Oh, Kunkka gets sharded
Mid lane. Scythe will not be enough, but Tusk is here to help finish him off. Looks like it'll be a trade thanks to the TP from the fake Lycan, aka Ember Spirit, in this set that I still cannot believe I've never seen before. Am I crazy? Is this like a super rare?
Why is he just dying
comes
to
back
tower?
In.
Cyber Legacy, hit your spells. Uh-oh. Mid lane.
What a great coach. Yeah, mid lane. X marks the spot onto Tusk. Kunkka knows that Reaper Scythe is not available yet. Stampede being used to very little effect, but we'll get the kill nonetheless, taking some tower damage now as TP support comes in the form of Oracle. Courier is going to scout out Pikachu. Poor Pikachu now on the run. Will he get away? It looks like he will. Centaur and Wyvern will be just fine. And the 10-minute comes, and it looks like each respective side will get their own. Tusk, Snowball, will mitigate some damage here. Actually gets the stun off onto Kunkka as well, but will follow suit into his death. Does this mean Necro should be going the pipe? As you get to hold on to these horses here, Cinder. The Centaur's getting initiated on, gets punched into the Nether Realm. Tusk with the Snowball. Looks like there's going to be more than enough damage, most likely. Okay, wait. Centaur, no Stampede anymore.
Oracle's here.
Here comes Weaver. And they just need to... And there's the root. I knew they'd find the kill.
If you're playing against a hero like Doom, it's usually a problem, right? Because then you just disable all the items. But Radiant doesn't really have anything to prevent him from doing it, so it's fine. Oh, Jirara got jumped in the back. Here comes Lycan. Just don't run in your hero, bro.
Wyvern. Wyvern dies before getting off his ultimate. Does not have... actually does have buyback, but... Yeah, and now Lycan has his ult, so they can definitely go to ham if they want.
Oh, nice pit.
Triple pit. Necro going in.
Oh, that's a good curse.
Half HP. A Winter's Curse doing a lot of damage to Oracle. Looks like he's going to have to save that ult for potentially the next game. We'll have to wait and see. Lycan pops the ult now. Lightless at half HP. Actually going to go down here. That is the Aegis, of course. We'll be back very shortly. Lycan trying to do as much damage as possible to Pikachu, but it's just not going to be there. The buff from the boat is just too strong. There's the Necrophos ult finally being used, but double buyback will try to counter this action. It's a 5v4 now in favor of Cyber. Looks like Undying or Underlord finally uses his ultimate to full effect. Gets hexed immediately from that Underlord hex that was picked up.
Oh, the curse
just in time. HP already. Curse just in time. Kunkka pops a BKB into a boat, which hits 3 heroes. Very nicely done. Here comes Palantimos with that ridiculous right click. Tusk is going to be first to fall. Buyback onto him, though. He's going to try to TP in as fast as he can. There's the Reaper Scythe finishing off the Ember Spirit. That's a support Ember, remember. But yeah, Weaver looking really good with that damage. Of course, talked about this when he picked it up.
He's gonna have to hold out here, I think. But he has to play around X mark.
That's true. The one true counter to Dark Rift. Boat will connect. Here comes Lightless, though, with the heals.
They're keeping him up.
Expecting to get purged off as well. Looks like the root onto 2 now. Tusk is going to keep Wyvern in place. Wyvern's ult wasn't up for 3 seconds anyway, but we'll find its way to the grave. 70 seconds, no Wyvern. I will say the MVP so far, other than the Wyvern ults that we've seen, the Kunkka boat buff is
this time
insane.
They're not ready for the curse, though.
Yeah, and that is 140 seconds of dead time for my boy Kunkka. Fortification is there for now. They're actually going to jump on top of Tatake, who pops his ult with a BKB. See if they can actually finish off any actual heroes here. Here's Palantimos getting zoned out by the Underlord. Comes the Tusk with the Snowball onto Wyvern. Still has the Winter's Curse. To be a pretty big kill if he's able to get it off, but no, it's onto the Necro. Is this enough to take him out? It's going to be close. He does get taken out. 80 seconds. Does have buyback. Dark Rift not in time, so Underlord is dead. And now Empire just dropping like flies. That is a 3rd death.
Crazy value. 12 armor is so much.
Oh yeah, I understand. It's more that the other item is.
He's gonna switch to Timeless Relic though for now. I don't know about that one.
Oh, Timeless Relic's really good too. Tusk getting caught off here. It's like he's gonna be the first to fall, and at 5v4, you have to think Empire is now on the defensive. No Dark Rift though for Under. He used it offensively.
Oh, Trans is in an awful spot here.
Oh! TP'd really and actually got rooted next to his tier 2. Might be dead anyway though. The dust reveals. Boat
Ghost Scepter
connects. Ghost Scepter keeping him alive just a little bit longer. Hey, he false promise. Is that the first one we've seen this entire game? It might be. and it will not be enough to save his life.
He's fine. Just like everything else in Dota, it's just like, haha, you didn't know.
You just need to know. Oh,
of course.
We have the initiation. There's the false promise onto the Tusk. Gonna snowball, buy as much time as possible. There's a newly picked up root, extra root. Oh my god, the boat is coming in and unable to take out Wyvern though. He's still at half HP. Necro completely decimated. Dark Rift has to be used defensively on himself. Gets X'd. The ultimate counter we talked about, a 3 for nothing.
And Empire were totally out of position on that as well. They committed so hard to try to kill a Wyvern who was already Cold Embrace Glimmered. It's not happening. And then they pile on top of each other and just get full-on wombo combos. Tough times for them. Legacy.
Tower will be going bye-bye, and the first Rax is likely to fall as well. 40 seconds for Necro. Does have buyback available. We'll use it right now. There's the Pit of Malice. Of course, like we talked about, it's the 25 talent, so it's an extra root timing. Seeing the Winter's Curse being used on 2 heroes, more defensively than anything, not doing a whole lot of damage. Lightless, no ultimate for another 40 seconds. Gets off the Yules just in time on the Centaur. So it looks like the Minotaur Horn was not enough to keep him alive. Kunkka falls on the backside. Looks like their sights are set onto Centaur, so that's 2 for nothing. Lycan, he's smoked up, thanks to, I believe it's the Ninja Gear, in fact. Gets Winter's Curse. It's only on 1, though, so this is actually a big turnaround potential here for Empire. Of course, buybacks are available, like we talked about. The Ember Spirit will be the first to fall. 4 dead right now. They're going to have to expend massive buybacks.
Everybody has the buybacks, though.
And it's not a recipe, but you could say the Meteor Hammer one.
Yeah, okay. So Fallen Sky also needs like a... Oh, they're going to go on the Wyvern.
He's dead. Oh, Wyvern is dead. 140 seconds on the deck. This could be the end of the game. In fact, looks like Underlord is at very little HP, but will live through the day, at least for now. Tusk Snowball keeping everyone alive. There's the Torrent Storm going crazy as always. Very obvious spell usage, as you can see. Wyvern, actually Weaver, looks like he'll be okay for now. Necrophos still pretty healthy. Has the Shivas. 2 dead now as Kunkka falls to the ground, and Empire, despite being on the back foot in the last 10 minutes or so, looks like they're going to win this.
And they only have 2 buybacks, so it's over.
GG is called. We're not going to get to see the 60-minute item syndrome. Sad day.
That was a weird game to watch in many ways.
TA. I was thinking maybe a TA, but into Dragonite, into Jakiro, that's a risky play.
Just way too much damage to handle for the Ember. It's more of an interesting hero matchup later. Can they get the pin here? Not trying for it. He's dead already. First blood.
EC Nart taking a lot of damage. And first blood will go the way of Mars. Damage taken, but he'll take it. That's a lot of gold, of course. Top lane, some more action. Inkswell on top of the Ember Spirit. Looks like Jakiro will be the main focus here. Pops the Fairy Fire, but will fall nonetheless.
Right.
Like, yes,
then
agreed. If you go like double Bracer, awesome, like in the mid lane, then you take that talent 100%. You don't get stolen at all in a lot of cases. Yeah. Looks like they're going to dive a little bit here. Lots of damage being done. Looks like Shadow Demon's going to be the first to fall. Ember Spirit coming in. Gets pinned against the wall because Mars is now in town. And looks like they're going to find a second kill on top of that. Inkswell into the Mars ult. Will they have enough damage to get any more kills? It looks like it will end up feeding a 3rd kill in favor of Empire as this just continues to snowball in their favor. The Requiem of Souls finally being leveled. That is a 4th kill. Can Shadow Fiend clean anything up? And they lose a courier.
Oh, nice try.
And Shadow Fiend misses a couple raises. Usually Link or the Shadow Blade.
Palantimos is in
going to get initiated on.
Trouble.
Tusk Snowball with the tag team. Yeah, they have more than enough damage to take him out.
I like to refer to this as Omega Dead. I feel like it's not used enough when you like really get killed fast.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage, no doubt. Yeah. Shadow Fiend gets initiated on with the gank here from Tatake. Gets up his ult just in time to fear them away. He's attempting to run now. Nice Ice Path from Jakiro. Will catch 2 in there, but it's going to cost him his life. And Weaver's actually chasing the Shadow Fiend. It's going to be close. Shadow Fiend gets the kill. Unbelievable. A 3 for 2. TA on the outskirts of this Mars ult. Very low indeed, but he's going to leech the XP here as Tusk finishes off that pesky Mars.
Then he just gets silenced every time. So he doesn't get to use his spear or get to connect his rebuke.
Oh,
nice shards.
Oh, dear. They're just praising him, and he dies under his own tier 1 tower.
You hate...
He took the mana regen tower. Are you serious? Damn it. What is this?
Okay.
Looks like we're going to see a kill on Jakiro on the bot lane as well.
I've got a challenge for you.
3-man squad. Yes.
In the next 3 minutes, see if you can be more wrong than you were in the prior 3 minutes. Oh shit, he's dead mid.
What is that supposed to mean? Ember Spirit does fall. Nice combo here.
Oh, well, I mean,
surprised he was out so far, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering that they just ganked on the bot lane.
Overextended. There's another great combo.
Inkswell onto 2. Shadow Demon has to disrupt himself. And it looks like it will cost them all their lives.
It needs those 3 hits that Mars just can't get off.
Oof. Roshan died within like 10 seconds.
Oh, Pikachu.
That's a lot of minus armor. And now Shadow Fiend gets off his ult. Gets off a couple good raises on top of that. Tusk Snowball comes in. There's the silence like you were talking about. Very annoying. Into the Inkswell onto 4 heroes. 2 of them drop immediately. Make it a 3rd here shortly with Pikachu in tow. A triple kill for your TA, who is just balling out of control now. Jakiro does get out.
Like, you get a bit of stats against physical damage, but in terms of overall tankiness, there's so many better items than that against this type of lineup. Oh, he blinked into the stun on Mars.
Onto 2. Yeah, Mars disabled for an eternity, but they still find a kill nonetheless.
But that also means now that they know he's not there anymore, so now they have full map control once again. All right, this could be an opening.
Can they burn this Aegis? This would be pretty big. At half HP, there's the spear. Looks like they'll take it out. Now the question is, do they want to continue on? Mars will pop the ult. Tusk is taking the brunt of the damage right now. BKB popped by both the Dragon Knight and SF. SF taking a lot of damage in tow, but the Ember Spirit will have to back out now. Empire looks like they're a bit on the run here. The stun on top of Master. He has
one of the luxuries of playing this hero as a position 3 is your flexibility and item build. Oh, they found Big Num here. Who found who, though?
Silenced up. But Weaver again getting pinned to the side of the map. DK ult is down, but he gets off the time lapse just in time. No pun intended. That's not really a pun, but whatever you want to call it. Tusk is going to snowball in. Dragon Knight still silenced up. A lot of damage being done to Mars. He's going to be the first to fall here as a buyback from the Shadow Demon. Ember Spirit pinned against the tree as well. 60 seconds of no Ember. That's a big, big kill. Mars is going to ult, but to really no avail. More of a zoning thing at this point of the game. Shadow Fiend falls. Jakiro now is next. Mars attempting to TP out will be successful. I'm sorry that you didn't get the key, by the way. I don't know how much you were looking forward to that. Looks like they're going to initiate onto the DK. Spirit Vessel is applied, but he's going to pop the BKB along with his ult. And Ember Spirit. Is he actually disrupted? I don't even know where the hell he went. Actually, I guess he time-lapsed out with the that newly picked up Aghanim Scepter with a 10-second cooldown, I believe. Palantimos applying some more pressure as SF will drop. Shadow Demon is next. Palantimos looks to be 3rd or 4th. They're just going to call it GG. This was not even remotely close. I'm trying to hype this up for no reason.
Destroyed this game.
Yes.